Every human being carries memories. Some are clear. Others are broken fragments, flashes of faces, voices, or places we swear we've seen before. We call it déjà vu, a trick of the mind. But what if it isn't a trick? What if every dream, every memory you can't place, every skill you never learned but somehow know, comes from a life you've already lived? For most people, this is fantasy. But for a select few, the infinites, it is reality. They are born again and again, across centuries, carrying every memory with them. Some see this as a sacred gift, a way to improve with every life. Others, a curse, an endless loop with no escape. This is their story, the story of Evan McCauley, a man who thought he was insane until he discovered he was infinite. The film begins not with Evan, but with chaos. Mexico City, the camera whips through busy streets. A sleek car tears through traffic at impossible speed. Behind the wheel is Heinrich Treadway, confident, controlled, but desperate. In the passenger seat lies a case. Inside it, a device unlike any other, the egg. An artifact said to hold the power to erase reincarnation forever, to destroy the very cycle of rebirth that defines the infinites. Treadway is pursued. Vehicles crash, bullets punch through glass, tires screech. He maneuvers with the skill of a man who has lived lifetimes behind the wheel. On the rooftops above, enemies close in. Explosions erupt. The chase crescendos toward a bridge. Treadway knows he cannot escape with the egg. If Bathurst gets it, everything ends. With a final defiant glare, he drives straight off the bridge. The car sails into the air, flames engulfing it, crashing into the river below. The screen fades to black. The egg is lost. Treadway is dead. Or so it seems. Decades later, in New York City, we meet Evan McCauley. His life is chaos in another way. He suffers from schizophrenia, or so the world tells him, plagued by visions, flashes of places he's never been, and faces he doesn't know. He forges weapons with skills no one taught him, like the samurai sword he hammers into perfection with instinctive precision. Doctors medicate him, employers fire him, society sees him as unstable. But Evan knows something deeper is wrong. These aren't hallucinations, they're memories. Memories of someone else's life. And they are breaking him. When he attempts to sell the sword he crafted to a criminal gang for much-needed medication, the deal collapses. Tension explodes. Evan fights his way out, wielding the sword with impossible skill, parrying and striking as if he has trained for decades. Breathing hard, staring at the blade in his hands, he whispers to himself, "How do I know how to do this?" Evan's strange life draws the attention of someone powerful, Bathurst. The name is whispered with fear among the infinites, a man who remembers every past life with total clarity. For centuries, he has carried the weight of immortality. He has watched humanity make the same mistakes, wage the same wars, repeat the same suffering. To him, reincarnation is not a gift, it is damnation, and he wants it to end. Bathurst confronts Evan in a police interrogation room after Evan's arrest. His presence is chilling, calm voice, cold stare. He tells Evan that they've met before, that his visions are not madness, but memory. Evan is terrified, confused, resisting the idea, but Bathurst leans close, whispering truths only his dreams have ever shown him. The world tilts. Before Bathurst can break him, the walls erupt. A team storms in. The Believers. The Believers whisk Evan away, explaining who they are. A faction of infinites who see reincarnation as humanity's chance to grow, to evolve, to push civilization forward. They've battled Bathurst's faction, the Nihilists, for centuries. They tell Evan the impossible. He is not crazy. He is one of them. More than that, he is Treadway reborn, the man who last held the egg, and somewhere inside his fragmented mind is the memory of where he placed it. Evan laughs bitterly, resisting. I'm not him, I'm nobody. But flashes of Treadway's final moments haunt him, the bridge, the car, the fire, the egg. He begins to believe. The Believers introduce him to their technology, machines that can unlock memories of past lives. Evan lies down, eyes closed as the device hums. His mind plunges into visions. He sees himself in armor, in battlefields centuries old. He tastes blood. He hears gunfire, screams, whispers in languages long dead. But the images are fragmented. The memory of the egg remains buried, locked away. Evan wakes sweating, shaking. The voices in his head roar louder than ever. The Believers reassure him, it will take time. He must accept who he is. But time is the one thing they don't have. Bathurst is closing in. While Evan wrestles with identity, Bathurst's hatred simmers. In his lair, he walks among weapons and artifacts from centuries of war. He wields a gun that doesn't just kill, it traps a soul in digital stasis, preventing it from reincarnating. For him, it is mercy. He hunts Evan relentlessly, his obsession rooted not just in the egg, but in history. Again and again, across lifetimes, Treadway has defied him. And now, reborn as Evan, he stands in his way once more. Bathurst's fury is quiet, but absolute. He will end the cycle, even if it means destroying himself. The believers push Evan harder. They show him weapons he crafted in other lives, journals written in his own hand across centuries. He resists at first, but slowly his fragmented memories align. He remembers faces, allies, enemies, even Bathurst himself. He remembers dying, again and again. Most of all, he remembers hiding the egg. The location floods back into his mind like a dam breaking. He is not just Evan McCauley, he is Heinrich Treadway, and he has been fighting this war for centuries. The believers look to him with hope. For the first time, Evan believes too. Bathurst strikes, capturing allies, bringing war to the believers' doorstep. The world explodes into chaos. Evan fights with the skill of 10 lifetimes, blades flashing, bullets tearing through the air. He feels every past life guiding his hands, every battle lived flowing into this one. Bathurst confronts him. Their duel is brutal, raw. Every blow is fueled by centuries of rage and destiny. Bathurst snarls, "You should have let it end." Evan replies, steady, "It's not your choice." He seizes the egg. The power hums in his hand. For a moment, he feels the weight of finality, the possibility of ending it all. But he makes his choice. Humanity will endure. The cycle will continue. Bathurst falls, defeated. In the aftermath, the believers regroup. The egg is safe. Bathurst is gone. Evan breathes deeply, no longer fractured, no longer doubting. He accepts his role. His madness was not illness, it was memory. He looks to the horizon. The fight will continue. Another life, another battle. But now he is ready, because he knows who he is. He is infinite. Infinite asks a question that echoes long after the credits. Are we defined by who we are now, or by the lives we've lived before? For Evan, the answer is both. His present identity is built on foundations laid by countless versions of himself. His struggle was not madness, but awakening. Bathurst saw immortality as prison. The believers saw it as purpose, and Evan stands between them, proof that memory can be curse and gift at once. Because, in the end, to be infinite is to carry the weight of eternity and to fight for every life, every choice, every future.